Chalo, ಇಲ್ಲಿ. That was dream come true. Let me tell you the story of the largest living animal and the story of the superhuman mother. Well, I'm talking about one of the most amazing moments of my life. A moment where I saw the largest living animal in the world and saw a mother become superhuman, something words that cannot describe. Let me tell you clearly what I mean. We'd been to Sri Lanka recently for a family vacation, and it's one of the core memories that I will have for life. During the trip, we went to watch the majestic whales. We knew that Sri Lanka is one of the best places in the world to watch the largest animals on earth. We had booked our trip through Whale Paradise Tours in Mirissa. We were promptly picked up at our hotel at sharp 6 a.m. in the morning in the two tuk-tuks, and we were dropped off to the port area where the boats were docked. We got into the medium-sized boat that had an upper and lower deck. The instructor briefed us about the whales, the chances of spotting, and also about the seasickness. He also offered us seasickness tablets to any one of us who were seasick. He also told us that the sea was calm that day. We were confident that we had no seasickness issue, and so we didn't take those tablets. The confidence was because we had sailed in a lot of places, including Lakshadweep, Andamans, Mumbai, and a lot more places. We started, and the boat started rocking, something that we hadn't experienced in our previous sea excursions. All of us were in the upper deck and were very high on expectations, hope, and spirit. Just within few minutes of us venturing into the sea, a passenger in front of us threw up. A few minutes later, a few more passengers, and it continued. So he wasn't feeling comfortable right from the start, since she had woken up early that day, and it was very windy in the middle of the ocean, and seasickness had gotten into her. She was very irritated with all that, and she threw up a lot of times as well. In the middle of this, we saw a lot of dolphins coming towards a boat. That was Suhi's moment of Baby Shark. We started cheering her with Baby Shark song, and we were trying to relate it to the dolphins that we were looking at. After a while, we saw another group of dolphins coming towards our boat. We were thrilled, and it was such a beautiful sight. We'd seen the dolphins in Lakshadweep as well, but yeah, it was an amazing moment to see them again. Just a little later, Himadri also started feeling seasick and also started vomiting as time passed. When it was becoming unbearable and Suhi started crying a lot, we decided to go to the lower deck since that was a better place to be when one is seasick. Just as we went to the lower deck, I started feeling uneasy too. In a few moments, I started vomiting as well. Things weren't going well at that moment. We were all feeling very seasick, and Suhi was crying uncontrollably. So he might have thought that something wrong was happening to Himadri and also to others. She was probably feeling traumatized seeing all of us vomiting around. In the middle of all this, the instructor came and very enthusiastically said that we had just spotted a whale close by and asked us to come to the edge of the boat. We had already seen two of them earlier from the distance, and I was not in a mood to see a whale from that far distance. I was feeling complete loss of energy, and I couldn't even move a finger. The sea was rough in my opinion, and we could barely stand. However, looking at the enthusiasm, we, with all the difficulty, got up and moved to the edge of the boat. And within a few seconds, we saw the majestic blue whale spout. I was speechless. I thought this was absolutely worth it. I didn't really think I could be fortunate to see the whale come out, and we see the tail. I didn't think I could be that lucky, and just as we were just realizing that we had seen the largest animal on earth, we saw the body of the whale moving out of the surface of the water. What a view! And I kept going on, and finally we saw the tail of the whale as well. This moment is something that I can brag all my life. Only the one in the field will tell you how difficult it is to spot the whale in its natural habitat. It was something what dreams were made of. Just as the tail went in, after all the cheers, so he also witnessed the whale in all its glory, With the boat rocking so hard, so he started to cry again. We had to get back to our seat. It was extremely difficult to walk. I myself was about to slip and just somehow, managed to not fall off. But Himadri, who was carrying Suhi when she was just about to sit, lost balance to the rocking boat and fell down hard. Both Suhi and Himadri had fallen down just 2 steps away from me. I quickly rushed to pick Himadri up and barely managed to pick her up and just managed to sit. Just managed to sit. Himadri had already injured her leg during the fall, so he was crying the loudest at this moment. I was at the lowest point of my energy level. Imagine the situation. And then I see Himadri sing a lullaby to Suhi and try to calm her down. I honestly had no energy to even speak, and Himadri was able to sing for the baby. This is what I call the superhuman power of a mother. I fail to understand where they get the energy from. I was just thinking in my mind how strong Himadri is, how strong a mother can be, how strong a mother that she is. I can never be that strong. When we started sailing, I was full of energy, trying to cheer all the people in the boat who were seasick. But once I was down, I was done. I had so many things going on in my mind about the superpowers of mothers, and I just had to tell her ASAP. Well, it took more than an hour to reach the shore though. And as the boat was about to reach the shore, I gained some energy back. The first thing that I did was to tell Himadri how strong a woman that she was and the superpower that she has in her. I told her that I am super proud of what she was already, and today I got a first-hand experience of what superpower means, about how powerful women are and how powerful mothers are. I'd heard of many stories earlier, and this time I saw it myself with my own eye. The story of the largest living animal and the story of the superhuman mother. Hats off to all the mothers out there.
Come again. Oh, now come again. Oh, yeah. Hey. Hey. Wow. Sini, 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 sini.